My phone did the thing. You know the thing. Not a notification, not a text, a voicemail. From me, but like, future me. And it started with 10, just 10. What in the actual glitch is this? My brain cells are doing a full factory reset. Is this a prank? Is this existential dread? Are both options equally valid? The voice, it was mine, but distorted, like it had seen things, heard things, screamed things. My own voice whispering countdown. 10, just 10. My phone screen flickered, a ghostly blue. It was not a dream, it was very real, and very much not normal. Then another message, an hour later. My phone buzzed, heart rate through the roof. It said, 9, and then more, a new rule, a new lie. Every hour. This was not okay. This was not a meme. This was my life, turning into a conspiracy theory. Fast. Countdown 10. The voicemail dropped. 10. New rule, never trust anything you see. New lie, your memories are yours. My brain just buffered. What does that even mean? Trust nothing? My memories? Who else's would they be? My coffee suddenly tasted suspicious. My reflection in the window seemed off. A ripple, a glitch. I blinked. It was gone. Just my dumb face, looking confused. My friend Leo texted me. Wanna grab boba? I stared at the message. Trust nothing. Mine was already broken. Hour 1, the glitch starts. Leo, we were supposed to meet. I waited. An hour. 2, nothing. I called, straight to voicemail. Texted, delivered, no reply. It was just Leo. He always replied. Always. My thumb hovered over his contact, his profile picture. It was just gray. No picture, just a blank gray circle. My stomach dropped. Did he just vanish? My other friends, Sarah, Maya, I checked their contacts. All there, all normal. For now, this was not good. This was not how friendships ended. This was how they vanished. Like pixels. Countdown 9. My phone vibrated. I almost dropped it. 9. New rule, check your pockets for clues. New lie. Everything makes sense. Pockets? Clues? What kind of clue could fit in my lint-filled pocket? I frantically checked. My keys, my wallet, my phone. And then, a receipt, crinkled, from a coffee shop I'd never been to. The date was yesterday. I definitely wasn't there yesterday. This was getting wild. The coffee shop was like, across town. Why was this in my pocket? This was not making sense. This was the opposite of sense. Hour 2, receipts in the fade. Sarah. She was supposed to call. About that thing. The thing we always talked about. But the call never came. Her last text was from 3 days ago. About a cat meme. A cat meme. I went to apply. Her name was still there. Her profile picture. But her texts, they started fading. Like old ink. One by one. They were literally unsending themselves. I tried to screenshot. The screen froze, then crashed. When it restarted, her entire chat history was gone. Just her contact. And her gray circle. Like Leo. This was a pattern. Not a coincidence. Another receipt. In my jacket pocket this time. From a bookstore. I never go to bookstores. This was not a normal day. This was not a normal life. Countdown 8. Another buzz. 8. My hands were shaking. 8. New rule. Objects hold echoes. New lie. You are alone in this. Objects hold echoes? What? Like hauntings? Or like memory data? My brain was already at max capacity. Alone in this? But I just lost 2 friends. Or they were lost for me. Or I was lost for them. This was a semantic nightmare. I looked around my room. Every object suddenly felt heavy, charged. My old teddy bear, my chipped coffee mug, my baby photo, on my desk, staring up at me. Hour 3, the blink. I swear, I looked at that baby photo. It was me, tiny, giggling, innocent. And then, it blinked. The photo blinked. Not like a trick of the light, not my imagination. It blinked. A slow, deliberate blink. My entire body went cold. I rubbed my eyes, looked again. Just a photo. Smiling. Unblinking. But I saw it. I know I saw it. I stared at it for an hour. Nothing. But the feeling. The lingering dread. It felt like it was watching me. Not just being watched. Another receipt. Tucked under my keyboard. For a bus ticket. To a town I don't know. The receipts were forming a trail, a breadcrumb path. To what? More vanished friends? My sanity? Countdown 7. The chime of doom. 7. My heart hammered against my ribs. 7. New rule. The map is in the unsaid. New lie. There's nothing outside the frame. The map is in the unsaid. What did that even mean? Is it hidden messages? Subtext? Cryptic vibes? Nothing outside the frame? Is this a Truman Show situation? Are we living in a simulation? My brain was doing an Olympic-level gymnastics routine. I gathered all the receipts, spread them on my floor. They looked like random trash, but the dates, the locations, they were starting to connect, like dots, but not dots I drew. Hour 4. Maya's message. Maya, my last remaining friend. She was online. I saw her active status. I immediately messaged her. Hey, you there? Are you seeing weird stuff? She typed. I saw the 3 dots. Then they stopped. Started again. Stopped. After 5 minutes, one message came through. I don't know who you are. My blood froze. Literally. My fingers felt like ice. I stared at the words. I don't know who you are. My last friend. Gone. Erased. And now, she didn't even know me. This was the ultimate ghosting. Another receipt. On my pillow. From a flower shop. A single rose. What was that supposed to mean? The baby photo. It felt like it was watching me again. I tried to cover it, but my hand just hovered, afraid to touch it. Countdown. 6. 6. This was getting intense. My anxiety was a physical entity now. 6. New rule. Listen to the static. New lie. It's just in your head. Static? Like white noise? Or interference? Or the noise in my own head? It's just in my head. That was the biggest lie of all. This was not in my head. This was happening. My friends were gone. Receipts were appearing. My baby photo was blinking. I started hearing faint whispers. Not real voices. More like background hum. Distant chatter. Was that the static? Or was I just losing it? The receipts on the floor. I tried arranging them by location. They started to form a crude outline. A neighborhood. A street. My street. Hour 5. The map appears. The receipts. The coffee shop. The bookstore. The bus stop. The flower shop. They were not random. When laid out on my floor, they formed a rough map. A path. Leading from my apartment building to an old abandoned warehouse district on the edge of town. This was not a coincidence. This was an itinerary. A guided tour of my impending doom. The whispers grew louder, like a radio station searching for a signal. My baby photo. I glanced at it. It blinked again. This time slower, more deliberate, like it was trying to tell me something. Its eyes were open, but then they closed, then opened. A silent message, a warning. Countdown. 5. The phone rang. Not a message, a call. From future me. My screen showed my own contact photo, my own number. This was next level. 5. New rule. Don't trust the silence. New lie. You have time. Don't trust the silence? But that's all I hear now. No friends. No familiar voices. Just the static. And the clock ticking. I don't have time. I know I don't have time. My entire life felt like it was being compressed. Like a corrupted file. I stared at the map of receipts. The warehouse district. It was calling to me. A dark siren song. Hour 6. The whispers intensify. The whispers. They were clearer now. Fragments of words. Distorted, but familiar. My friends' voices. Leo laughing. Sarah complaining. Maya's sarcastic remarks. They were trapped in the static. Or maybe I was trapping them. In my head. I started pacing. The map on the floor. It was taunting me. Telling me where to go. But future me said don't trust anything. Especially the map. But it was my receipts. My future self. This was a paradox. A self-defeating prophecy. My baby photo. It was now fully active. Blinking every few seconds. Its tiny hand even twitched. I was not okay. My grip on reality was loosening. Countdown. 4. Another call. 4th call from me. 4. New rule. The reflection holds the truth. New lie. This is just a game. The reflection holds the truth? I looked in the mirror. My eyes were wide. Dark circles beneath them. my face pale. I barely recognized myself. Is that the truth that I'm unraveling? This is not a game. This is real. This is my life, my friends, my sanity, on the line. My reflection in the mirror flickered. A second face, behind mine, faint, shadowy, then gone. Just me again. But not just me. Hour 7, the shadow reflection. The shadow reflection. I kept seeing it, out of the corner of my eye, in puddles, in shop windows, a flicker, a ghost, always behind me, never quite there when I turned. It felt like I was being followed, by myself, or by the absence of myself. The map on the floor, I traced the path with my finger. It led to a specific address, an abandoned factory. This was not a good idea. But what were my options? Stay here and watch my life dissolve, or go there and face whatever was waiting? The baby photo, it was now blinking rapidly, like Morse code. Its smile seemed wider, its eyes darker, almost mocking. Countdown, 3, 3. My phone vibrated. Another call, my own voice. 3. New rule, embrace the contradiction. New lie, there's a way out. Embrace the contradiction? My entire life was a contradiction. Conflicting messages, vanishing friends, blinking baby photos. I was living in a paradox. There's a way out? That had to be the biggest lie yet. It felt like I was spiraling down a black hole, with no escape, just more questions, more dread. My head was pounding. The static whispers were a full-blown choir now. A cacophony of lost voices. Hour 8, the pull. The warehouse district. The map was pulling me, an irresistible force. I started walking, almost unconsciously. My legs just moved. Towards the address. The whispers followed, getting louder, more desperate, like my friends were trying to warn me, or cheer me on. I couldn't tell the difference anymore. Every shadow felt alive. Every corner held a secret. The baby photo. I had left it on my desk, but in my mind, it was still blinking. Its gaze fixed on me, a silent, unsettling witness to my descent. I felt like I was walking into a horror movie, and I was the main character. The one who always makes bad decisions. Countdown, 2, 2. The final calls, 2. New rule, the past is a weapon. New lie, you can change it. The past is a weapon. How? My past? My happy memories? My friends? Were they being used against me? And changing it? That was impossible, wasn't it? The further I walked, the more I felt like I was shedding layers of my identity, losing pieces of myself. This was not just a journey. This was an exorcism of my own life. I was almost there, the warehouse, looming ahead, dark, silent, a monument to forgotten things. Hour 9, the arrival. I stood before the warehouse, a giant, imposing structure, covered in graffiti, broken windows like empty eyes. The air was heavy, thick with dust and despair. The static whispers were deafening now, like 1,000 voices screaming in my head, my own voice among them, faint, distant. Was that future me, or past me, or present me, just breaking? I pushed open the creaking metal door. It groaned, a sound of protest, or welcome. The interior was dark, eerily still. Dust motes danced in the slivers of light. On the floor, another receipt, my latest one, from the very corner store near my apartment. A recent purchase. It completed the map, the final piece, leading me here. To this exact spot. 1, 1. The last call, the end of the countdown. My phone was vibrating wildly in my hand. 1. New rule. Trust only the scar. New lie. There's nothing to fear. Trust only the scar. What scar? I had one, on my wrist. From a dumb accident as a kid, a bicycle crash. That scar? Why that one? And nothing to fear. That was the biggest lie. My entire being was fear. This was the moment, the 0 point, the climax, the end, or the beginning of whatever this was. My future self, my past self, my present self, all converging in this abandoned, dust-filled factory. 0. The meeting. A figure emerged from the shadows, tall, wearing a jacket like mine, walking slowly towards me. My heart stopped, then restarted, pounding. It was me, but older. His face, gaunt, tired, but undeniably mine. And on his wrist, the same scar, my scar, the bicycle scar. Identical. Our eyes met. His were filled with a raw, desperate fear. My own fear mirrored in them. It was truly me. He spoke. His voice was hoarse. The voice from the voicemails. "Don't open the door," he pleaded, his eyes wide, terrified. "Don't open the door," he repeated, his voice cracking. My phone vibrated. Not a call, a text from an unknown number. "Don't trust him." The words flashed on my screen. Bold, urgent. Don't trust him. My head whipped between future me and the phone. Two conflicting warnings, both claiming to save me, both telling me something different. The silence in the factory was suddenly oppressive, heavy. My future self, begging me not to open a door I didn't even know was there. And an unknown sender, telling me not to trust him. This was it, the ultimate brain rot, the final contradiction. What door? Who sent the text? And which me was telling the truth? My brain was utterly fried. Everything was a lie. Everything was a trap. And I was standing right in the middle of it.